So all of this coming to light, and this is coming out. The accusations are coming out from none other than Elena Rios. Kike. Elena. Do I know her full name? Yes. Elena Rios. She is a saxofonista, which means saxophone player in English. Yeah.
That's also English, saxophonista.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
DDHH. No. DDHH, which means HDHD in English. And then she says activista, which means Antifa in English.
No,
she
that's
goes,
activist.
Come down. Fuck you, Kike. For trying to fuck me up.
Okay.
Feminista, which means lesbian. And then a rainbow, which confirms it. And then UNAM.
No, I thought you were going to say she looks Lucky Charms, but okay.
UNAM, which is basically the non-binary bullshit, because that doesn't make
the university, the National University of Mexico.
It makes no fucking sense. And then Omi Chepacatui, which I think is a draconian shit for some kind of ancient tribe they used to have back then. And then for whatever reason, she's an idiot, just like Google. And she puts her email address and her Instagram so everyone can go and troll her if they please.
I mean, if you're already on Instagram or Twitter.
Anyways, she's a famous elite saxophone player and a lesbian and shit. And she is accusing Tenoch Huerta of, I guess, abusing her sexually or misogynistically. Or just being a macho guy and being like, bitch, I can fuck you if I want to, so you fucking do what I say. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But here are some of the tweets. And I don't speak, well, I mean, I do speak the language, but if I read it, it's going to sound really bad. But not only that, but I'm also not going to understand what I'm reading. But I am going to probably read it the right way. It's just going to sound really bad. So I'm going to leave it to you, not to read it in Spanish, but I'm going to leave it to you to translate to these motherfuckers about what this first pair of tweets that she said about Tenoch Huerta.
Okay, great. By the way, I'm fucking drunk right now, but
that's fine.
I'm gonna try to do the best.
That's the kind of channel we are.
So here she says, it's very difficult for me to talk about the emotional abuse and the abuse of power of a sexual predator that is loved by the world. Because he interprets a character of a movie like Tenoch Huerta, right? And he says, in appearance, his enchanting and the great character of a narcissist plus a good portion of the victimization. That kind of doesn't make any sense in English, but okay, we'll go through. And then on the next tweet, she says, and why didn't I accuse them before? They say they say that people who live in a machista country where the justice is unattainable, where they almost kill you if the justice doesn't think that you're right. 1, no, I don't want to be famous, and 2, I do not want money because I know how to work. Okay, that's what she said on this. Now let's go on to the second tweet, second set of tweets. Right. And this is responding to some other motherfucker who said, explain first what the motherfucker said and then what she responded to. By the way, I'm doing the translation and I like
that's pretty good because I would have never been able to do it. I mean, I could read it, but I could tell you I'm just reading it like a computer and I don't even know what I'm reading, but I'm doing it correctly, probably.
Okay, so sect is a word that you understand, right? Like a sect. All right, cool. All right, so I left it pretty clear on my way out of your sect.
No, wait. You have to read the one before it because she's replying to the guy before it.
Oh, see, I don't read
this
Twitter.
Is Twitter. So, you better start getting on Twitter, Kiki. You're fucking up.
Okay, I don't know this shit. Okay, anyways, Poder Prieto is the one that I'm reading right now. So, we hope that the right of replica, I don't know what that means, but they are accusing us of not paying this person for this podcast. We cannot pay something that is not on production on our side. We didn't publish anything that this person actually recommended. The content that we recommended, wait, y no publicamos lo que se recomendó en este contenido como recomendamos contenido con nosotros. We didn't publish any of the content that this person actually said that we are going to publish, so we didn't even publish it. That's what this podcast is. A podcast. That's what they said. The reply again, Elena Rios, right? She says, "I left it very clear on my way out of your sect that the violent and the predative sexual being of Tenoch Huerta. I said that don't publish any of this. They still went out and seek me on a concert. You bunch of hypocrites to try to evade the scandal from your movie from Marvel. That's a lot of shit, bro."
So, like, summarize, because I'm really lost, because that was a lot of
shit. You know, it's the way that Spanish and English works is really hard. It's
look,
just...
this is the way I understand it. So this chick is some kind of a lesbian feminist activist who said, this guy, like, came on to me, and because I don't like penises, I'm going to just accuse him of some bullshit. That's what I feel is, like, what's going on. What do you, what did you interpret from this ass?
Okay, so this is a bunch of, like, you said, I said, you said, I said. As clear as that. I think it's just a bunch of accusation, pointing fingers.
So she's a lesbian who is just making sure that...
I didn't say that, you asshole.
Hey, if you like this type of raunchy comedy, how about giving us a like and subscribe to our channel? And if you want to listen to more nonsense, click on the link on the right to watch the full podcast. Stay safe and cheers, dudes.